Ashland, Oregon is not a large town, but there are 7 distinct neighborhoods that we're going to talk about in today's video. And what you get to do is you get to gather some information and decide which neighborhood is best for you. There are many great options, and there's good variety as well in Ashland. I'll cover them all, and at the end of this video, I will tell you which neighborhood I think is the best value in 2022. So to lead things off, we're going to start in North Ashland. Schofield Street is a great reference for you. So North Ashland is all about the views. Views of what? Grizzly Peak, views of the adjacent valley. You can even find places where you get views back of Ashland. It's an incredible place to be. Beautiful homes there, and you can find some homes with a little bit more space. If you go up Ashland Mine Road, you might be able to find a place with 5 or so acres, and maybe even one that was an original homestead for the people in the 1800s. Ashland Mine Road is really pretty cool with some unique history. North Ashland is a great place for larger homes with larger lots, and if you work in Medford or Phoenix, it's really easy to get right up Highway 99 from North Ashland. It's a wonderful area to live. The next area we're going to talk about is one of my favorites, the Railroad District, aka the Cottage District. So A Street is a great reference for this. This is a historical part of downtown Ashland. This is where the railroad went through, and this was an important area for commerce, for trade, for lumber, for many, many years in Ashland. What's great about the Railroad District is it's centrally located. There's all the services you could need, great restaurants. The Ashland Co-op is there. It's really a wonderful place. It is an older area of town with well-established trees, and it's just got a beautiful character quality to it that is hard to explain. What gives it this? Well, it's the smaller homes and cottages and the bed and breakfasts spread throughout the Railroad District. It's a spectacular place and one of my favorite local spots. I'm not going to put it out there just for everybody. The Railroad District's amazing. I've lived in the Railroad District and I would do it again in a heartbeat. It's a beautiful, wonderful place to live. The next area I'm going to cover is above the Boulevard. What does that mean? Well, Siskiyou Boulevard is what divides Ashland from the Ashland Hills into the lower Ashland area. Above the boulevard means you get homes that are in the hills and have amazing access to the trails. Terrace Street is a great example of this. It's tricky. You got to get up Holly and Iowa, and some of the hills are pretty steep. But once you get up there, you'll find you can take your bike from your own garage, or you can take a hike from your own house, your own front door. You can get up into the mountains. There's an incredible trail network in this area. I got to tell you, above the boulevard is amazing. You also find homes with large lots and great views. Why? Because many of them were built in the 20s. And homes up here hold their value. It's been a long sought after area of Ashland. The Ashland Hills and above the boulevard is rather chic. It's a great place to be. And I got to tell you, out of all the neighborhoods, this is what I've always wanted to live in myself. The next area that we're going to talk about is really the epicenter of Ashland, and that's Lithia Park. Yes, down by Lithia Park, you're going to find the highest home values. Why? Well, because everything's right there. You can walk to OSF, you can walk to the plaza, you can hit any restaurant you want, you can hit any theater that you want. It's an amazing place with great access. Oh yeah, and Lithia Park, a world-class park right in downtown. You also find there are many homes at a variety of price points near Lithia Park, and some of them can be rather pricey, but occasionally you can get a really good deal. And maybe you want to do your own fixer-up or Victorian. Near Lithia Park is the perfect place to do it. I can't think of no better area. The next neighborhood I'm going to talk about is Quiet Village. Quiet Lane is a great example of this little area. Amazing access to the BMX park, to the Ashland Dog Park, and just a wonderful neighborhood near Hellman Elementary. I got to tell you, the people here are fantastic. Wonderful homes and well-maintained area. This is a great place of town. It also has great easy access via Oak Street out to I-5. So if you want to get to the airport frequently, or maybe you need to work in Medford, you can get to I-5 easily, Oak Street up to Valley View, boom, you're on I-5 and you're good to go. This is a beautiful area of town, has great views and pretty good access to downtown as well. It's an easy bike ride. You can also get on the Greenway and head into Talent, or maybe you want to go towards SOU or you work towards the south end of town. The Greenway is great and wonderful bicycle access for you as well. Another great benefit of Quiet Village is that there's a lot of newer construction. By newer, I mean from 2000 and on. and really some good values in this area. You can find a townhome, or you can find homes with ADUs in this area, and you can maybe consider a 2-family setup. It's an awesome area. I highly encourage you to check out Quiet Village. It's really next area we're going to talk about is South and Central Ashland. Where's that? Well, that's out by SOU. Mountain Avenue and Iowa Street are some great examples of this. You can even go further out near Clay, or you can go all the way to I-5, basically. The city stretches that far. What's great about this area is, well, if you're going to work at SOU or Ashland High School or have a student at either location, it's really easy access. Also, great restaurants like Sandwich in this area, the movie theaters in this part of town, Case Coffee is here. What more can I say? It's a wonderful place. Even Remix is out in this area. What's also amazing about this little section of town is that you can find some homes with maybe a 1/4 acre or larger lot that back up to a park. It's just really wonderful. There's also good access to the trails from Park Street. It's a cool place to live. Also, near Ashland High School, you might even be able to get into one of the newer townhomes or condos that are amazing, beautifully built, energy efficient for around $400,000. In Ashland, in today's market, that's a steal. It's just a great area to live. So check out South and Central Ashland. I think you're going to love it. The last area to talk about is East Ashland, over on the other side of I-5. Bordering Oak Knoll Golf Course, it's a wonderful place to go to get a little bit more home, to stretch out a little bit, and to get a neighborhood with a real community feel. Yes, it's pulled away and it's removed from the plaza, and so the hustle and bustle is not a problem. You're gonna find things maybe a little bit slower and maybe a little bit more calm over here. That's amazing. Well, you're also gonna find Caldera Brewing and incredible Mexican food here as well. You got to check out East Ashland. You can get closer to Emigrant Lake, and you may be able to find yourself an acre or maybe a small horse property that you've been thinking about. East Ashland has all these and more. A great reference street for this area is the Green Springs or Highway 66, which offers you great access to the mountain lakes. So if you like to hunt or fish, or you want to be close to outdoor recreation, this is a great place to be. Frequent bikers like to go up Dead Indian Memorial Road. I could never do that. My hat's off to you that do. But you can climb out and you can get above town relatively quick, and you can look back and see some incredible views. East Ashland and the Oak Knoll neighborhood is really a great place to be, and I highly encourage you to check that out. Look, I know I said each one of these neighborhoods are great, but they really are. That's the truth. Ones that I've always wanted to live in is, of course, I've always wanted to live close to Lithia Park. How could you not want to live there and have that as your backyard, especially in the fall when the colors are changing? That'd be an amazing place to be. But I also love being above the Boulevard. I think above the Boulevard in the trees, keeps you cool in the summertime, gives you incredible views, and it's just a great place to check out. I think in 2022, we're going to see home values in those two places hold more than we will in other parts of Ashland. And going forward, I think this is a great place for you to spend your money, because when it comes time for you to sell the property, which somebody's going to have to at some point, when it comes time for you to sell, you're going to have a better value in your home in these two zones. Tell me what I've missed. Maybe I'm completely off base. Hit me up in the comments. Shoot me a message and say, Travis, you blew it on this, this, and this. I'm happy to learn, and I'll update it on the next video. Please make sure that you like and subscribe. Again, I'm trying to hit 1,000 people this year. Would you please do me a favor and just add your name to that list? Thank you so much.